This hair. Mother Nature was in such a good mood. Yes, queen. Such a classic.
Iconic.
Oh my God, we did it on camera. Hi, Space NK YouTube. Welcome back to another episode. I'm your special host, Jonathan Van Ness, the founder of JVN Hair. And today we are gonna style these gorgeous waves on Lauren using air dry cream. So right now she's freshly washed. We have no product applied yet. And Lauren, didn't you recently go a little lighter?
I did.
Guys, I'm seeing these gorgeous highlights, stunning. You have the most beautiful hair.
Thank you.
Okay, so here's the thing. I made this product for curly girlies. It's air dry cream and it's a one-stop shop, guys. I was really sick of having to layer like 19 things on my curls. I have very similar hair to yours. I'm on day 5 of a blow dry, so I'm really stretching it out. This is what I made for curly people so we can just emphasize our texture, get in and out without so many products, and just like have our curls look gorgeous for days. Wet hair is so key to styling waves. If you have hair that's like as dry as this hair is getting, like not texturally, because yours is very moisturized and gorgeous.
Thank you.
But if your hair starts to like dry in the air, it's not good because you're already gonna be frizzy. So the first thing we wanna do is really get the hair saturated with water. If the hair is dry, it's already gonna be a no-go. So we're just gonna really apply so much water on Lauren's hair. This is gonna be kind of fun. So Lauren's hair, we were just saying that she just got highlights. So I'm also gonna use Instant Recovery Serum on her hair because our Instant Recovery Serum is a porosity equalizer. What that will do is balance her hair's texture so the blonde hair won't take on more air dry cream than the non-blonded hair. So if you have really lightened hair or really long hair, your hair that's lightened or your tips that are really long will be more porous than the rest of the hair. So it's really important to have a porosity equalizing product in the hair so that it just is more balanced. That is where Instant Recovery Serum comes in. Now the thing with curls is as well, there's like a million ways to style hair curly. You can scrunch it, you can do like the prayer hands, you can do finger curls, you can do brush curls. There's just so many ways to set the hair and there's really no wrong way. It's just about finding the way that works for you the best and the time that allows you to and the techniques that allow you to save time so you can actually style your hair in the morning. Okay, so now we're starting to get to the wetness that we need. Okay, so now we're just gonna detangle, which surprisingly is important for curls, in my opinion. I know that a lot of times it's like, don't brush curly hair. I disagree. The important part though is that the hair is really wet. We definitely don't wanna brush dry curly hair. And then where do you part your hair, queen?
Middle.
Love a middle
Sometimes
part.
I do like a little side part.
I do too. So we can do middle, unless you wanna be like a modern Julia Roberts and Pretty Woman, and then we can do like a big side part. But we can also do middle, it really.
Maybe we do a little side part.
Oh my God, okay.
Yeah, let's go home.
I do kind of like a side part with curly hair because it gives you like a lot of volume, a lot of lift. So let's do Instant Recovery Serum all over her hair to balance the porosity. This also is gonna help to increase the strength of your bleached hair because there's a charged lemon protein in this, which we love. There's also niacinamide, which helps to resurface and balance the outside of the hair. Love. Then our hemisqualane, which improves overall shine, strength, and integrity. Also soothes. So I just took that Instant Recovery Serum, I put it in my hands like this, and now I'm just really putting it from her mid-lengths to ends. Then I'm working it back up through her scalp. Now with Instant Recovery Serum, you really don't have to be so precious and put it in like sections. We really just wanna get it all over the hair. Then we're gonna take your wide tooth comb or your wet brush, and we're just gonna distribute that throughout the hair so that all the hair gets the love. Yes. This hair. Mother Nature was in such a good mood. So this is kind of what we're working with at this point. And you really can get in there and like brush through curly hair as long as it's wet. Look how wet, like we are dripping. Now, I think sectioning is very important when it comes to styling your hair curly. It just helps. I'm gonna separate the front and the back of Lauren's hair so that we don't have so much to focus on. And I would also say, when you don't section your curls, that's totally fine. I lovingly call that the Tarzan approach. We just throw that product all over the hair and don't section it. Just put a bunch of air dry cream in, scrunch it, and go. But the curls won't last as long when you do it like that. They last longer if you approach your hair in sections. So that's why I like to do that. And so I really am just doing the front and back of her hair. So now we just have this side to work on. Okay, so first section, I'm gonna do a little, just this much on the section, not a lot. And I'm gonna take it all over her hair. or just all over this section. And I use my fingers to kind of turn this. Do you see how it's like got little like channels? Like there's like 3. Do you see that? And then you can separate it like this. You're just gonna apply that product. And then I kind of like to jiggle and wrap it up in your hand and go like that. And if you don't hear that sound, it's too dry and it's gonna be frizzy. And then you can just release the curls like that. Okay, and we're literally just gonna repeat that process all over her head. Remember earlier how I said there's so many techniques? And one of them that I said was finger curls. So around your face, do you ever notice that the hair around your face gets like a little frizzier, or like the hair that you got highlighted is a little frizzier? So for this hair that just is a little bit more prone to frizz, also curly hair people, like our hairline just gets a little bit more action. It gets pulled back, it gets really lightened. When you blow it out straight, like usually we go over this part more. So sometimes that will need a little bit of help. So we're gonna do a little finger curl on this hair. So we're just gonna twist it around our fingers. Your hair loves a finger curl technique, I can already tell. We just twist it around our finger. Twist, twist, twist. Twist it. And twist it. And then you can scrunch it. And you'll see how good that curl is? Do you see how juicy it already is? I just do like that size per section. So if you want to stretch your curls, see how I'm kind of pulling it? That's gonna help to elongate your curls a little bit. So if you just got a haircut and you're like, oh my God, my curls are so short, stretch it while your hair is really, really wet. And do you know what like porosity means? Porosity is like how long does your hair hold on to water? Okay. So if your hair dries really fast, that means your hair is really porous because the outside of your hair, like it's not super sealed. Right. So it just kind of, dries a little faster. If you have really tenacious hair, which means like a lot of cuticle and it's really smooth on the outside, that's the hair that like, if you go to bed with it wet, you're gonna wake up with it wet. Okay. Like it just takes forever to dry. Yeah. So one's not necessarily better than the other. They both have their pros, they both have their cons. It just means that like really porous hair, you're gonna have to like wet it down way more times if it's curly than like really tenacious hair. Come on in, welcome. Do you wanna start on the back? I get that it's not fair that there's like 2 hairstylists here and you don't have like 4 arms at home, but this is just to like speed up your time, But I do have to show you this trick. If you want more height and lift on the top of your head, take a brush and like brush the hair straight up. And that makes the hair, it's crazy difference. If you do this versus not doing it, it's crazy how much more lift this gives the hair. Just brush it up. Then we're gonna shake it. Oh, you have the prettiest hair.
Oh, thank you.
So nice. Here's another one you can do. You can literally take the hair and wrap it around your finger, and that's another way to do a finger curl. Wrap it around your finger like this, and then you can just wiggle your finger out. So it's like a little circle. And then you can just let it drop, and it makes the most amazing curls.
That's how I usually do my little finger curls when I have time.
I love a finger curl. You can also just do like a scrunch it all over. I mean, that's like also great. There really is so many ways. I just really do notice that the more time I take on day 1, the longer the curls last. Yeah. Like I can wear them down on like day 2, day 3, and then day 4 I can do like a half up, half down. And then day 5 I'll do like an all up. Yeah. I mean, I don't like day 2 and day 3 I'll still wear them down. Like I'll mist it with conditioning mist and water. And it still looks good down. But then on day 4, I do like half up, half down. Nice. And then day 5, I'll do it like all up. Oh, actually, just for like technique's sake, do you see how like with her whole hair is down right now? If you didn't want to do it in sections and you were just like, girl, I do not have time for that. Who do you think I am? Like, I'm a busy mom. I'm a busy person. I don't even have kids and I'm too busy to do it in sectioning, like, which is my story. I can't do it. So then what you would do, just with all of your hair detangled, take a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna put it all over this section, and you would just kind of separate it with your fingers the same way, jiggle it the same way, and just wrap it up in your hands and scrunch. So right now, she could be like, bye, and just like go about her day, let her hair air dry, and it would turn out really, really good. But Sometimes it's cold. Sometimes we don't want to walk around with wet hair. So that's where the diffuser is going to come in. If you diffuse the hair out here, it's going to elongate the curl. If you diffuse the hair like in the diffuser, it's going to shrink the curl. So just know that. If you want it to be more stretched, diffuse it out here. If you want it to be a little bit like springier and like curlier, diffuse it underneath. Now for us, we're probably going to diffuse it long because she just had a haircut, wants it a little longer. Oh, this is important too, really quick. Oh, you wanna do like medium heat, medium pressure, not all the way high on both. Makes it too frizz. Will you tilt your head to the side?
Yeah.
Give me a good tilt.
Like
yes,
that?
yes, that's nice. This really helps the movement. Yes, queen, go and take a seat. Lauren with the good hair. Okay, look at this hair. These curls for the girls are so juicy, so voluptuous. I would say her curls are probably like 90% dry right now, 95% dry. I do like the very end to be air dried. It just kind of helps it come together. I'll also say, we gotta talk about shampoo and hair prep. On Lauren today, we did Nurture shampoo and conditioner. Then we did Instant Recovery Serum and Air Dry Cream to achieve her gorgeous curls. You guys, if you want stronger, healthier, longer hair, pre-wash scalp oil is for you. It is so important. Let me show you. This is our pre-wash scalp oil. And I know that so often we're hearing about holistic formulas. Well, holistic really means that you're approaching an issue from multiple sides to like get a whole value solution. So our pre-wash scalp oil is a really incredible holistic formula. It has turmeric, which helps to decongest the hair follicle. So it helps to clear out that hair follicle so it allows all the hair that we have to make sure it's growing out healthily. The bisabolol, hemisqualane, and squalane, and neem oil helps to make sure that the hair is strong and soothed. It also helps to make sure that the scalp is moisturized. So by decongesting the scalp and making the hair stronger, it's really promoting a beautiful hair growth. Like it sets you up for the best hair growth possible. So we love that. Now for the final step. I don't know if Space NK has ever heard of like a curl cast. I didn't invent this term. It's like a curly girl technique term. But if you use a lot of air dry cream, because air dry cream has chia seed and linseed in it, those are kind of like the hold or the form that air dry cream has. If you've ever heard someone say like, oh, I don't like my curls crunchy. I don't like a curly crunch either. However, if there is still crunchiness in your curls, it means we did not do the last step, which is the most important step, which is breaking up that crunch or breaking up that curl cast. So if you use like quite a bit of air dry cream, you're gonna get a curl cast. If you only do like this much air dry cream, then you won't get a curl cast. But this is why I personally am so pro curl cast. If you get that like firm hold on your curls will last really long. The curl cast allows frizz to stay away from the hair. So it allows your hair to be a lot more like resistant to frizz and it makes your curls last longer. But to get rid of that crunchy feeling, but maintaining the definition and the movement of the curls, you've got to come in and you've got to scrunch out the crunch. You've got to scrunch it. And do you notice how I'm not like doing it all willy-nilly and just like, you don't want to do it like that. You want to be intentional with your scrunching. And really, you could use hair oil. Like, I love our Nourishing Shine Drops to scrunch out the crunch. But if you really do the correct technique, you don't need to do it to scrunch out the crunch. You can just add like a drop for shine at the end. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's flip your head upside down. I think we can take this towel off too. We did it on camera. And now we're just gonna work out that curl cast. And this is also where you can kind of come in and break up any sectioning that you had from the curls. And you don't have to be totally against frizz. Frizz is gorgeous. It also helps the curls to maintain their shape, gives it more volume. But if you really just don't like frizz in your hair, experiment with using more product, experiment with doing like more sectioning and like more curl techniques, and you'll figure out how to get like the right amount of frizz that works for you. Curls and hair texture are like so personal. So everyone kind of has like different ways that they like to wear it. Now just for fun and because we can, I'm just gonna do a drop of Nourishing Shine Drops. Literally like 1, 2. It'll last you such a long time, such a good investment. Has hibiscus extract, antioxidant. Infuses the hair with so much shine.
And that smells really good as well.
It is, right? Not to name drop, but it is an Allure Best to Beauty winner. Do we get any like special shout outs for that on the Space and K website or something? Is that like a thing? We do?
Yeah, you do.
Am I like delusional or how good do these curls look? Do you see it on camera? Like, is it just giving us like curly life? Okay, so now we have done all these gorgeous waves. It's time for the big reveal to show Lauren her waves. Bring in the mirror, darling. Are you ready to see?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, we're gonna show Lauren in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh, I actually look like a new person.
Yes, look at
they're
those.
stunning.
Tell me, what was it like to work with Richard Gere? Was it so scary, like being on Pretty Woman with him? Like,
It was petrifying.
was like, how many times did you have to shoot that one scene like in the bathroom when he like, or like, you know, when he like, did and you're like, ah! Like, was it scary? And you know what else I loved you in was Notting Hill.
Oh yes.
Such a classic.
Iconic.
Oh my God, you and Hugh Grant just have the most amazing chemistry. You guys, don't be jealous of Lauren's waves. You too can get air dry cream. It's available at Space NK. Also, apparently, all over mainland Europe. You multifaceted queens. I love you, honey.
Love you.
Thanks for letting me
Thank you
style your
so
hair.
much.
You're the best. Let me hug you one more time, not so awkwardly. You're the best, honey.